Hi there, this is Pete Howard, Director of Concert Posters for Heritage Auctions. And what a fun and rare and great concert poster from Hawaii, 1968, we have to show you today. Good enough to be the cover subject of our regular concert posters catalog. Rick Griffin, oh my goodness, wow. Blending his two worlds of comic art, which he was famous and known for, of course, with the Murphy character, especially in Surfer magazine, and his prowess as a concert poster designer. Those two worlds wonderfully mashing up in this poster. Boy, and the reason it's so rare is because it simply was never distributed because the shows were canceled. So it's, probably rarer than even Griffin's Flying Eyeball, or say the Skeleton and Roses 26 poster, whatever. It's just not out there. But anyway, there's Rick's Murphy character right there in the middle, and sometimes he's referred to here as Murph the Surf because he's holding a surfboard, but Murphy is the guy's main name for sure. And it's, it's just, look at the charisma. It's just screams Rick Griffin from top to bottom. It's such a shame it wasn't more widely distributed and the concerts didn't happen, but, we've got the artwork, and heck, the same thing's true with the Stones, Cardiff and Pembroke Castles from '73. Magnificent artwork, highly collectible, doesn't matter that the shows didn't happen. And have you noticed, yep, Mr. Griffin signed it, big, nice, bold signature right down there in the lower right. We just love that. Matter of fact, he didn't just sign it, Rick owned this. That's because since it was not distributed, any of these super rare specimens came through Rick's hands himself. So yes, this was once owned by Mr. Griffin himself. Now that artwork, I'll tell you, notice Murphy is saying in little spoken bubbles there, up, down, all around. Well, that's Rick's imagination. We don't know where it came from. I sort of think I think of a Paul Revere and the Raiders hit, right close to this, just the year before, I think, where Mark Lindsay sings, I've been up, down, all around now. So, it's a possible inspiration, who knows. But anyway, then you go below Murph and look at those things around his feet. Just amazing. And references to so many famous Rick Griffin posters, both ones from before this concert and design and ones that were to come afterwards. Left to right there, you've got, that can, that cute can. Well, that's right from FD 79 with Big Brother and the Holding Company, except the can now says Royal Love. And then you've got those burning torch and hearts. Well, that's from BG 136. Again, Big Brother and the Holding Company. Of course, Rick designed all these posters. That's nicknamed Heart and Torch. Then you've got the Scarab, or the Beetle. Well, we all know that's from BG 140, the Jimi Hendrix Experience that he did with Moscoso. And then look at that, a broken TV set. Well, that's really coming out of the future Junkyard poster for Soundproof Productions with Van Morrison as the headliner on that one. And then to the right of Murphy's feet, you've got that skull, and that sure looks exactly like the one on the Grateful Dead's Oxa Moxa concert poster. You've got the cobra snake and the flying eyeball just about to attack him with his talons out. Well, first we think of the flying eyeball with BG 105, of course, and then there's some of that and perhaps some of a future Youngbloods concert poster that Griffin did for Soundproof Productions again. And then lastly, that pyramid with the eye on it, well, that harkens up Family Dog 69, the Quicksilver messenger service from the summer of '67. So, something, in researching this poster, I even rang up Country Joe himself and even Barry Melton, the second biggest fish, I guess you could call him. And neither gentleman not only did not have this poster, they don't recall ever seeing it before. So that really underscores its rarity. And Rick Griffin expert and friend Jacaber Castor said, this is without a doubt the most difficult of the major Rick Griffin posters to obtain. So there you go. Heritage has certainly never had it before. It probably comes up for auction in all the auction houses like once a decade or something. This thing is just rare, and just a fabulous mashup for Rick Griffin and his comic art and concert poster worlds. So, boy, to read more about it and see pictures and everything, I should mention this will be going off on Wednesday, December 4th in our regular concert poster auction. And just visit ha.com/7383.